I have a memory I'll never lose. Years ago, when my brother had just become a dad, and in a visit, he was sleeping on a couch with his baby daughter on his chest, sound asleep over his heart. And those make the best pictures. The image evokes feelings of peace and security and comfort. Now, whenever or if ever you've seen those photos, it might be easier to imagine oneself as the parent, but can you see yourself as the infant? And if so, whose heart are you resting upon? If you can't imagine yourself as an infant, I wonder why. Is it kind of a sign that maybe we're a little too independent, a little too self-reliant, just can't see ourselves as like some helpless little baby? I mean, as we grow and we mature, we want to work toward independence. You know, as little kids, we want to be a big boy. I'm a big girl. And if somebody is teasing us, they might say, "What's wrong with you? Do you need daddy to protect you? You want to run home to mommy, you little baby?" I'm not a baby. And then as we get to be teenagers, we want to be treated like adults. And then when we get to be adults, we realize things don't always go so smoothly. And there are times when life gets bumpy. We don't always know how to ask for help. And there are times when we lose our loved ones to death and we miss them and the support they offered. And when we live long enough and we lose not only our grandparents but also our parents, who doesn't in difficult moments at life at least think of one of them and we really miss them? Seeing their eyes, their smile, their laughter, their encouragement, just wanting to ask them a piece of advice one more time, especially when life gets difficult. In the first reading from Isaiah, God's people have been exiled for a couple generations, and as they're returning, some of them are old enough to remember what Jerusalem and the temple once looked like, but they also saw it in ruins, including the temple, when they were pushed off to a foreign land in exile. But God, in his providence, miraculously brings them back to Jerusalem, but it's a city still in ruins, including the temple. And Isaiah says, "Rejoice with Jerusalem and be glad because of her. All you who love her, exalt with her, all you who were mourning over her." But it's in ruins. Lord, it's hard. Too hard. And sometimes life gets this way. The job, it was supposed to be a good fit. The marriage, it was supposed to be a perfect fit. Friends are supposed to look out for one another. Family is supposed to be there to support through thick and thin. The young aren't supposed to die. It's hard. Too hard sometimes. And God says, "Lo, I will spread prosperity over Jerusalem like a river." In the Hebrew text, the word prosperity is shalom, which means peace, harmony, a thriving fulfillment. And God says, "Lo, I will spread shalom over Martha like a river. I will spread shalom over Norbert like a river." God is saying to you, I will spread shalom over you like a river. Peace, harmony, thriving fulfillment. All this is yours and mine if we're willing to be like a baby. If we're willing to be like a baby. God says, as nurslings, babies who are nursing, you shall be carried in her arms and fondled in her lap. As a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you. God will comfort you and me like a mother her infant child when we choose to rest upon the Lord as a baby rests upon the heart of her dad. We grow and mature, and we try to be independent, sometimes too independent. And we feel this mistake when life gets hard, too hard. Jesus in the gospel said to the 72 disciples, behold, I am sending you like lambs among wolves. Okay, so we are Jesus' disciples today. So does it make sense that we would act like we have the power of a rhinoceros? Jesus needs us. He said, the harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few. But Jesus needs us to remember that we are like sheep and lambs, which means we need him. We need the Good Shepherd. We need God to spread shalom over us like a river. We need to remain his children, his little ones, who rest upon his heart.